I think we could all probably agree that if it was a meteorite crashing to Earth in the next couple of years, we'd probably be running around doing different things. So public messaging and trying to get change en masse is unlikely to be that effective. Businesses are very selfish too, but where I'm optimistic and why I think it's a change from 10 years ago, where it was just a little bit of corporate social responsibility, is that there's a kind of critical mass of young people, the Greta Thunberg kids or growing up and are now coming into the workforce, and in another 10 years they're going to make up a big part of that workforce, and they're angry. And it's not just about a business not being able to sell its products or services to that generation, it's also not being able to employ those people. That generation, it's not cool to come out of university and go and work for BP at the moment. They have a big problem recruiting young talent. So it's double. It's we can't sell our goods and services, and we can't attract young good talent. Businesses are selfish too, and there's a whole other debate around whether capitalism can solve the problem that it's essentially driven and created. But from an optimistic point of view, yeah, there's this huge win-win for businesses that are kind of selfish entities as well, that they have to drive forwards with this, and that's why I think it, but that does spread out into the stuff hopefully we'll get into, about the broader sustainability piece, and genuinely caring about your workforce. Yes, you can argue that businesses are doing it for kind of selfish reasons, and you can argue about whether that's okay or not. But I think they kind of have to behave in this way now, if they're going to survive. Like future businesses, the clock's running down on them if they're not being sustainable from an environmental point of view, diversity, inclusion, mental health, all of this stuff. It can't just be a tick in the box and a web page that says how brilliant we are, because you get called out on it. And I don't know, we touched on this earlier before the call, Patrick. What's changed is maybe social media. I'm not too sure, but companies just kind of can't get away with it now. You just get called out, and you get called out very, very publicly, and it's quite damaging. Platforms like Glassdoor and stuff. But